Alright, hey, what's up, everyone? It is Brandon, and of course, I'm gonna be telling another story today. Again, I think my mic is fucked up, and I really don't know why, but I think I'm just gonna fucking shout into it, because I don't even know if it's picking up any of this audio, but I don't really, I don't know. I'm gonna wing it, That's what we're gonna do. Fuck. I don't, I don't know what's happening half the time. So today I'm gonna be talking about a special occasion where I introduced one of um, I want to call her a friend, but I mean this was a girl that I was kind of like we were kind of messing around, but like we weren't. I didn't I really didn't want to like date this girl, you know. I just wanted to have someone to hook up with. I was a little bit younger. I think I was about 23 at the time, so whatever, you know. Anyways, yeah, so this girl, Lydia, you know, we'll just call her Lydia. Lydia had never tried mushrooms, but she was very familiar with marijuana, so, you know, not that like it correlates. It's just like, if you smoked weed, I feel like you can handle at least a little bit of shrooms. You know what I mean? Like you've had something psychoactive in your system before. So, but regardless, like, if you're new to mushrooms, I feel like you should probably, for your first time, especially depending on what strain you take, because y'all really need to do your research and realize that different shroom strains are kind of like how different marijuana strains are and how they can be grown differently, and um, different batches put out different percentages. Like marijuana can put out a certain percentage one batch, and then another batch would be lower or higher, or different strains can be higher. you, y'all get the gist of what I'm pretty much saying here, because there's levels to this shit, like for instance, golden teachers are like some beginner shrooms, like those are some decent beginner shrooms to take, that are not nearly as potent as, let's say, like albino penis envies or Enigma or some blue meanies or Liberty Caps. Uh, there are other strains that are strong and other strains that aren't so strong. Do some research, figure some shit out before you just start putting stuff into your system. Like, we all need to start educating ourselves before we just start fucking throwing shit in, down the hatch. Um, but back to the story. Okay, so I was gonna be, what were we were just gonna go to the beach, drink some fucking shroom tea and chill, fucking look at the water, the sky, have a good old time, right? So we go down to the beach, right? And this is it's a very small beach, right? This is Apollo Beach. Only beach, not the only beach. It's like, fuck. I don't even know if I Yeah, it's just a small beach, right? So there's the small beach part of it, right? And then like you can kind of cut around to the side, and then there's like more beach that you have to like go through this like trail, right? So that's I wanted to go to a place that we wouldn't first, we would have some shade, right? Because we would have like these mangroves and shit over us. So we walk around this down this path to like this, through the trails and shit. There's mangroves. It's fucking gorgeous. We walk through this shit. We get to like a secluded place so that I can, because I'm probably gonna look weird as fuck, like chopping up or grinding up these mushrooms. I'm gonna look like I'm doing drugs and shit. We're just gonna look crazy. Also, I don't know what's gonna happen when the shrooms hit. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Uh, so we're in our secluded spot. Let me try and paint this picture, right? So the spot that we're at, right? We're like in these mangroves, and then maybe 4 or 5 feet, and it dips down into the water. We've got trees behind us. The water's there, and then maybe 20 feet is like through the water. Then you can like see the other beach, like the small part of the other beach. So we can see other people, and they can see us. and there's like this dude over there, and he's like fishing, right? He's fishing off of this shit. He's I think there's two. No, there's like two people fishing, probably like brothers or some friends or whatever. I don't fucking know. They're fishing. They're having a great fucking time. We start, taking like I start grinding up the shrooms. I was gonna give her 1 gram, because it was her first time. 1 gram. I figure that's a pretty good. That's just the introductory. That's your introduction. 1 gram. See how you feel. You want to take more, you take more. You can always take more. You can't really take less. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. If you just go right off the rip, oh, let me just down an eighth, see how that goes, and then it's way too much. You can't just like fucking stop it. That's not how. You can't just press the pause button or like, oh, I'll just take a shower and sober up. Yeah, okay, I'll go to sleep. No, you're not. You're not going to sleep. You close your eyes and something crazy is probably gonna fucking happen. So I give her a gram. We lemon teched it, so I put it in some lemon juice. I grinded the shit up for like 15 20 minutes. I stirred the shit, added some tea to it. Um, she downs it. I took 4 grams because I just I was a little bit more experienced and I like to have fun. Also, the strain that we were taking was this Enigma strain. Okay, now Enigma is notorious for its strength. Enigma is very potent. If you look up Enigma, the mushroom strain, it's a mutation of I think tidal wave and penis envies or some shit. It's crazy, okay? It's won the psilocybin cup I think a couple times, or it's always up in the top, like top 10 or top 5. This is a very strong strain that will put you on your fucking ass, okay? So I probably should have taken that into consideration and maybe given her like half a gram. I just wanted her to, I just wanted her to have a good time. I figured 1G wasn't gonna be crazy. I'm taking 4, you know what I mean? So, but when this gram hit this girl, okay, when it hit her, oh my god, like let me. Lydia is the type of person that like she's usually like a downer kind of thing. She's like kind of down all the time and bullshit. But like when these shrooms hit, her shit went 180, right? She couldn't stop laughing. She's laughing at the sky. She's laughing at the fucking trees. She's she's laughing at all literally everything. Nature is beautiful and hilarious to her. Like the cosmic joke is laughing her right in her fucking face, and she can't get enough of it. And it's quite beautiful. I like to see that. She's having a good time. And then all of a sudden, I don't know where this came from, man. Like I don't know where this came from, but it made me like super uncomfortable, right? Because we're sitting there, we're having a good time, we're laughing at like we're looking at clouds and shit, and you know, this looks like a dragon, blah blah blah, and she's like talking about all the clouds morphing and the colors and the changing, and she feels great, and that's awesome, right? That's cool stuff. I love to hear that shit. Love to hear it all day. Now these people that I mentioned earlier, they're fishing, right? And she's looking at them and she's like, look at these fucking retards. Like, look how fucking stupid they look fishing. Like, she just starts going in off of these motherfuckers. And mind you, like, I don't know if you've ever been with a person who just starts shit talking other people, but yet doesn't like realize how loud they're being about it. And those people are clearly like they're like listening, and you could tell. Like, that's what was happening here, okay? And this, like, oh my god, because I'm tripping on mushrooms too. You know, I'm on fucking 4 grams. That gram hit her, but the 4Gs is hitting me too. So I'm feeling everything, and I could just feel like they were like, I could feel the tension. She's talking shit about them. They like catch wind of it. They like looking over, kind of like making faces and shit, like what the fuck, and like they're like kind of like talking amongst each other, and then I just knew what the fuck was happening, and I didn't like it, so I was like, you know what? we got to get the fuck out of here. But the only problem is that I planned out to spend the day at the beach, to trip out at the beach, and like we were just gonna fucking have a good time at the beach. Trip at the beach, fucking chill for, at least 4 or 5 hours. That's like a beach day, right? 4 hours at the very least, four, right? So after four, I'd probably feel comfortable driving. Now that wasn't really the case here because uh yeah, no, we drove to the beach, so it was just us. We're at the beach with the car. She's kind of, I can't have her in public, right? Anyone that walks past us, she's doing shit that like the people are just, you could pick up on it. I pick up on this shit so fast. Like when people are walking by, she can't keep her composure. She's just fucking, it's like no one else exists except us, and she's talking to me like they can't hear us, but they're right there. Like I don't know what the fuck. Like this was fucked for me because it put me in super awkward fucking position, and I really don't like being in public with people like when I'm tripping, or just in general who like really act out and make a scene, and then other people are like looking at you, and you feel the looks, and you feel the people talking about you, and you just feel all the judgment. I really just don't appreciate it. So, and it always makes me feel super uncomfortable, so I avoid that as much as possible. So I hit up my friend Zach, and I was like, hey man, would you please come fucking save us? We're at the beach. Like I was wondering if he could come. He'll drive, her car back to her house. We'll fucking ride with them, and whoever's with him could drive that car. Like, cause he's usually with someone. So I hit him up, and he was like, look, um, actually, no. I didn't hit. Fucking scratch that, man. So I'm so sorry. Scratch that shit. This is how perfect of timing this worked. Okay, because I was about to fuck this whole story up. Not the whole thing, but at least this little part. As I was about to call Zach, he was fucking like I was about to call him, and he's already fucking like sorry, my throat. Oh my god. As I'm thinking about calling him, he's fucking hitting me up. And like he was texting me like yo dude, do you think you could fucking help me buy some bullets? And honestly, when I read it, I looked at it and I was like, am I reading this wrong cuz I'm tripping right now? I had to read it like 3 times. And then I even I passed the phone to her to see if she could read it, and she honestly couldn't even read 1 gram. She couldn't even read shit. I don't know, I think just her body's different than mine. Maybe she just reacts differently. She couldn't even read the shit. But I read the shit 4 times, and it said, can you help me buy bullets? So I hit him up, and I give him the breakdown, and I told him what was going on. And he was like, all right, look, we'll come get you. We'll figure this shit out. Just help me buy some bullets. So I was like, okay, you come over here. I'll meet you in the parking lot, and we'll do this shit, all right? So Lydia and I start making our way to the parking lot. And on the way to the parking lot, we are walking past people as they are walking to the beach, and they have their chairs, they have their shit, everyone, the beach hats, tits out, everything's ready to fucking, they're ready to blast, all right? Now, the girl I'm walking with, Lydia, is fucking gone. So she's in a different, like, after we got out of the mangroves and like the sky opened up before us, now she's like, holy shit, the sky, oh my god, Brandon, are you seeing this? And like everyone around us is just looking at her and looking at me, and I'm looking at them, look at us, and I already know they know. They look at, bro. It's so fucking obvious. The sky. Oh my god, it looks fucking. No, you're making too much of a scene about how beautiful the nature looks. Stop that. They know, all right? If they've done acid or done psychedelics, they definitely know you're fucking tripping. And even if they haven't, they probably still know you're on something cuz you look fucking wild, okay? So, we get to the parking lot. Thankfully, all I think I used the bathroom like for a couple minutes, and then by the time I came out the bathroom, Zach was already there. He's picking us up. Now, when I get out the bathroom and I go over, like I see Lydia with Zach and the other dude, right? Um, Lydia's like a hot mess. Like she's lost some shit or she lost. I don't know what she lost, but she's trying to find it. She's digging through a bag. Zach's like looking at her and he's like, "Bro, what the fuck did she take? Is she on crack? She looks fucking cracked out or something." I'm like, "No, bro. It's just literally a gram of Enigma." He's like, "Bro, she's tweaking, bro." I'm like, I know, she is, because she looks like a fucking, she looks like she lost the last bit of meth in her bag, and she's trying so hard to find it. She literally pulled out a flashlight, and the sun is the sun's out, all right, it's bright as fuck. I think it was probably like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Like the sun is right there. I don't know what she was thinking the fucking flashlight was gonna do, but the flashlight was doing nothing. I don't know what she was trying to find. Wasn't there. All right. I can't remember what it was she lost, but was not the flashlight was not gonna help her fucking find that shit. It was plenty bright. So, anyways, we get in the car, um, and she's like, "What am I gonna do with my car though?" And I'm like, we'll just come back for it later or something. And she's like, no, I need, like, we need to take it. And I don't know, she somehow convinced me. She was like, you have to drive my car because I don't want Zach driving it. So I was like, fuck. So I said, okay. And this is where I want to stop and say, don't ever follow my footsteps. Don't ever drive under the influence of psychedelics. I really don't know how I did this. It's something else. I feel like when I drive, when I'm tripping, something else takes over and it just leads me to safety. So, anyways, I get into the car. I'm tripping balls off fucking 4 grams of Enigma. Things are heavily flowing around me. I'm not having out of body experiences or anything like that, but I am feeling the body load. The visuals are there. I feel weird, okay? That weird shroom feeling, I'm feeling it. It's 4 grams of Enigma. That ain't no beginner's dose. But we somehow made it, okay? Now, this 10-minute drive, right? This 10-minute drive to me felt like 35, 40 minutes because as I'm driving, she keeps literally fucking with me, but like not intentionally. She's like, "Are you speeding? Are you going too slow? When are we gonna get there?" She kept like looping through the same fucking questions, and it was fucking killing me because I just wanted like I'm sitting here just focusing hard as fuck on just driving, right? I'm just trying to drive and keep us alive, and you have now roped me into your fucking loop, and I'm sitting here just trying to keep our lives intact. Okay, so please shut the fuck up because you are killing me. I should have just fucking had Zach come with me and her ride with the other dude, but she didn't want to do that. Uh, Whatever, comfortable bullshit. Anyways, so we safely I bring her car somehow to the her house or around the not at her house because she didn't want her parents to know that she was home. So we brought it like around the corner to her house, left it like kind of like stealthily parked underneath some trees and shit. Then we get into Zach's car and we head to Walmart. Now this is before they stopped selling like ammo and shit. This is when they still sold it. So, and this is weird, bro. Like when you are on shrooms, walking into Walmart can be like walking into like a galactic like I felt like I was in like Rick and Morty or some shit. Like I was waiting for fucking C-137 Rick to just pop out with his portal gun and fucking shoot my ass into oblivion or some shit. But all the people look like fucking like I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, these humans look like different species, and I don't know. It looked like we had all kinds of different aliens here on Earth, but I was just off the shrooms. So please excuse my my psychotic talk. I walk up to the fucking the ammo station right next to all the bikes and whatever, and my god, I felt like I was in fucking GTA or some shit. Like the dude, I was supposed to get like some gold if they had them, FMJ 9 mils, right? He wanted gold because he had like a see through mag, so he wanted it to like so that you could see the gold bullets, in the clip. So that gold FMJ 9 millimeters. Like I felt like I was like fucking creating my loadout for Call of Duty or some shit. This shit was pretty cool. So I pay for the bullets. I show him my ID. Well, you got to be 21. Bullshit. So I get the bullets. I go back to the car, and Lydia's in there, and she's kind of freaking out, right? I get in the car, and she's like, "You look like fucking Squidward." I'm like Squidward, right? And I'm like, "Damn, man, that fucking hurts, man. Squidward has a huge ass dick nose and the fucking bulbous head. Like he doesn't have hair and shit. I have hair right now. I don't know if I'll lose it, but I have hair. I don't I don't have my nose isn't that big. Damn. Anyways, fuck yeah. So uh after that we pretty much on oh yeah, I can't forget this shit, right? So on the way back, right? These kids were always infamous for doing stupid shit. So right after we got these bullets, we took the back roads back to our place. And on the back roads, these motherfuckers was just shooting out the window. Like whenever we got to a place where it was just open back roads and there was like nothing, he just like got out it didn't even tell me he was gonna do it, right? So scared the fuck out of me. I'm tripping balls. Dude gets outside the window, he's just like bomb, 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 bomb. Let off like 4 or 5 shots. So yeah, bro, it was some fucking doing some Steve-O dumbass shit after we had just picked up these bullets from Walmart. Like when I say it out loud, like tripping balls, buying bullets from Walmart. What the fuck did I get myself into? But yeah, so that's pretty much the story. After that, we just chilled out, smoked some weed, and listen to music and shit. It was overall a decent trip, like nothing too bad. Oh, before I stop it, I fucked up and like when we got back to her car, like I left her car on, so her battery died and we had to like jump that shit. And I felt super bad because she had to like call her dad and shit, and she's like tripped the first time, she's tripping and she has to like talk to her parents, and it was a whole shebang. So yeah, I killed their battery, but hey, I drove her car. I got her over here safely. I came to the fucking rescue. I put the fucking team on my back. I saved the day. I got her car safely back. I let her have an experience with shrooms. I bought fucking bullets for these delinquent motherfuckers. Like I'm out here doing good shit, okay? Or at least I thought I was. But that's besides the fact. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And oh, I'm gonna be doing videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I just got a new job, so uh, I'm not gonna have like that much time, or not as much time as I did before because I was unemployed like a bitch because some shit had happened. But we'll get into that in another video. Yeah, I'll definitely save that for another time. Thank you so much for listening, to this point, and I really hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.